Welcome back, and this time I'll go over the best working glitches in Black Ops 6 Zombies. So let's try and glitch the likes up on this video to help my channel grow, and join the GOD crew by smacking that subscribe button with notifications turned on. Gobblegums can make zombies way easier, and there's an exploit you can do that lets you use the timeout gum over and over again. This glitch requires 3 to 4 players, so feel free to join our zombie Discord in the description if you need any help. 3 of the players will need the timeout gum, but the host can just stay in the game the whole time. 1 player uses the gum and then leaves the game when the zombies start to die. Then rejoin the host and you'll see that the game will already be on the next round, and you'll still have the timeout gum you used, which makes this an unlimited gum glitch. Then a different player can use their gum, and just repeat this process over and over to reach super high rounds very fast. I'll leave the founder's video in the description for you, which goes into more detail. There's an infinite lives glitch you can do by using the lion's sword, but you'll need to upgrade it first so that you can use the special ability, and getting kills will charge that ability. Now go into combat settings and change the dedicated melee to weapon cycle, and make sure that you do not have pistols in your loadout. Then when you swap weapons, you should see the sword pop up. Now when you get downed, press both triggers to activate the special, and this will revive you. Then you'll need to get more kills to charge the sword, and once the lion's eyes glow, the sword's ability is ready to be used again, meaning you can do this over and over for a permanent self-revive. The chopper gunner glitch is back, and most of the steps are the same as before. You'll need the free fire gum and a chopper gunner score streak. Then complete the main Easter egg on Liberty Falls until the final encounter. Before activating the boss fight, you're going to need to shoot 4 out of the 5 pairs of bowling shoes to set up the bowling Easter egg, and make sure you leave the shoes at the gas station for last. You'll need to shoot this pair of shoes after you've beaten the boss, but just make sure that you are not on a bug round, since the shoes will not show up if you are, which will ruin the glitch. Now get fully set up for the boss fight, and then finish the round inside the church, and then save and quit. Once back in game, activate the boss fight, and you'll need to kill all the manglers before killing the boss. Once the boss dies, panos will pop up, so then count 1, 2, 3, and activate the chopper gunner. You can then skip the cutscene and select continue. Now quickly hop off the roof and shoot the last pair of bowling shoes to go into the Easter egg. Once it finishes and you swap weapons, you'll have an invisible minigun. Make sure you equip it into your hands, and then use free fire and pin down the trigger until free fire wears off. This will give you unlimited ammo, so now you can camp to reach high rounds and unlock more gobblegums. Skilled players can get into this glitch pretty fast, but there's a lot of luck involved getting this one to work right, so you may be better off doing the glitches on Citadel instead if you're after camos and XP. Citadel has the best camo exploit working right now, and it's very easy to set up. First, you'll need to activate the pack-punch machine, and then talk to the guy in the cell behind Quick Revive. If you go up to the dining hall, you'll see a crystal light up which you will need to shoot, but not yet. Now get to round 10, and you'll find a zombie with a bucket on his head that will drop a stamp. You can then exchange the stamp for the lion's sword, which will make glowing parasites spawn in. Kill each glowing parasite and then smack the door near the speed cola machine, and you're going to need to do this 4 times to unlock it, but don't go into the door just yet. Go craft yourself a Casimir grenade, and now is also a good time to pack a punch and grab perks like Vulture Aid and Deadshot Daiquiri. Save 1 zombie at the end of any round, and then go through the door, and make sure you have a gun with a large magazine like an LMG. Place down the sword, and then quickly start shooting at it to glitch out the timer and make it not appear. Once you have put enough bullets into it, you can stop shooting and wait to see if zombies spawn in. If they don't, just shoot 1 wrong symbol, and then leave using the Casimir grenade. Now go to the dining hall to set up the infinite spawn glitch, and you will also notice the rounds will no longer progress. Gain access to the brooch by shooting the glowing thing to make lines appear, then line up with the faded line and shoot the next spot to move the light. Keep doing this until the light touches the brooch, and then stick it into the same yellow circle that I do to make zombies start spawning in. Now you'll want to quickly leave the dining hall to kill the zombies, and the stamina broom works the best. You can just sit back farming unlimited spawns for easy camos. Speed Cola and Deadshot Daiquiri will make this glitch easy peasy, and there is an ammo crate just a few feet away, so you can stay here for as long as you like. Killing zombies inside the dining hall will ruin the glitch, so maybe grab Vulture Aid before setting up the glitch if you're wanting it. It's probably best to leave the stamina up door locked and use the other entrance to the dining hall. This way the zombies can only come from one direction when moving around the stamina broom. If you save and quit, you'll need to repeat the glitch over again, but it's so simple to do you really shouldn't have any problems. If you have already used up your self-revive and you get downed again, you can force save the game on PlayStation by pausing the game when you die. Then open up the Remote Play app until you see that it says PS4 and PS5, and then go back to Black Ops 6. You will get an error message, and then you'll be able to rejoin the game you died in. Once you're back in game, pause it, and then switch to third person. Do this a few times to unfreeze the game, and after a few seconds you should be able to move around. This glitch can be finicky and may not always work, but it's still a very useful exploit. First, go into Citadel and activate the Pack-a-Punch machine and bring in a weapon with a big magazine or buy the GS45 pistol from spawn. Then you'll want to complete the Bartender minigame to get the PhD Flopper perk. The pistols will have explosive damage once Pack-a-Punch, so PhD will prevent you from taking damage. Once you have the perk, get to round 10 and then kill a zombie with the helmet to get a stamp, and then exchange it for the Lion Sword. You'll want the Espresso Augment on your melee perk, and it's a good idea to have decent augments on your Jug perk also, and buy them both before going any further. You can now unlock the door near Speed Cola by smacking glowing parasites and smacking the door, and do this 4 times and then head inside. You'll need to place down the sword and then start shooting at it to glitch out the symbols, and this will stop the timer from appearing. A weapon like an LMG works very well for this, but any weapon should work if it has enough bullets. Eventually double symbols should appear, and that's when you can stop shooting and leave the room. In my game, the timer appeared anyways, but I was still able to get the double symbols to show up, so if this happens, just leave the room before the timer runs out. Then just finish the round and go back into the room once the door lights up. The symbols will still be floating inside the room, so now just shoot the wrong symbol to make zombies spawn in. The more symbols you shoot, the more zombies will spawn in, so don't shoot too many or they may down you. Vulture Aid will help you get more ammo along with the Hidden Impact Augment on the melee perk. This means you can stay in this room forever, grinding out camos and XP. You can also use this glitch to gain AFK XP by pinning down your trigger to keep the sword swinging. Just make sure you stand in a safe location to do this. They nerfed directed mode by extending the time between rounds, making it much slower to unlock camos, but you can bypass that by doing this easy exploit. Head into Citadel and then follow the prompts on the screen until you've activated the Pack-a-Punch machine. Then go talk to Craft in the cell behind Quick Revive. You'll then need to reach round 10, so now is a good time to grab perks that will make your camo grind easier, and you can find the Wonder Fizz machine in the bar. Kill a helmet zombie at round 10 to get a stamp and exchange it for any sword. Then you'll want to upgrade 3 swords so that you can reach round 12. Then go to the dining hall and shoot the glowing crystal above Vulture Aid to make lines appear. Stand below the faded line and shoot the next crystal to move the lines until they touch the brooch. Once the brooch is unlocked, you can interact with it and place it down inside the same yellow circle that I do, which will make hordes of zombies spawn in. If you kill them inside the dining hall, this will stop the zombies from spawning in, so just move to a different room to kill them. Find a good spot to camp and then start farming camos. The rounds will stay on round 12 unless you do more of the quest, making this a very useful exploit for fast camos and XP. You can also find a corner to stand in using the sword and pin down the trigger to gain AFK XP. This can be very useful for XP events or for easy rank XP. If you buy Vulture Aid with Picky Eater attached to it, then you can farm even faster critical kills by using the oil traps. Get the zombies to pile up and then lure them towards the gate. Activate the oil trap, then stand in the corner and throw a Molotov on the oil. All fire kills will then count as critical kills. The fire should kill all the zombies around you, but make sure your gun is leveled up just in case they reach you. You can refill your Molotovs from zombie drops or just craft them if you run out. A special zombie will spawn in every once in a while if you're on round 12, making this a very good way to unlock opal camos. But you can also use this exploit in standard mode to unlock all camos. I recommend having Aether Shroud so that you can escape from the zombies when the fire runs out, and a Casimir grenade will also come in very handy in case things go wrong. The oil traps will go on cooldown after being used, so you'll need to alternate between the 2 oil traps each round. Round up the zombies while you wait for them to spawn in, and then activate the other oil trap. Then quickly jump onto the same railing that I do to avoid taking fire damage. You'll get faster XP and camos doing this in standard mode, but if you're a newer player or want a more relaxed camo grind, then directed mode is a good option. For this next Terminus glitch, you will need Aether Shroud with Burst Dash put onto it. And there's a free power-up you can grab by the sea tower to instantly charge it. I also recommend buying Jug, Stamina Up, and any perk that can help refill ammo, and then go into the glitch with an upgraded weapon. Make sure the door by Quick Revive is open and bring along an Anywhere But Here GOBBLEGUM, or just do this glitch on a solo server. Now come to the top of the stairs and stand in the exact same spot that I stand, and aim your crosshairs towards the same spot shown in the video. Press jump, and at the top of the jump you'll need to activate Aether Shroud, which will glitch you onto the roof. You will then need to quickly run to the corner that I do to avoid taking death barrier damage. You can then reach a pile-up spot by jumping off the roof and then crouching inside a rock. To stop taking death barrier damage, push towards the map until your health reaches 100%. If you're in the wrong spot, then zombies will be able to hit you, so move around a bit and try crouching, or try going prone to avoid taking any damage. You can also crouch and move back a bit from the wall to avoid being hit, but this glitch can be very finicky, so stay on your toes. To get out of this glitch, you can use the Anywhere But Here gum, or if you're on a solo server, you can just save and quit. Using an upgraded sword on Citadel is a great way to get through rounds quicker, and it can be upgraded by round 10. Then focus on collecting essence for perks and upgrades. Load up on perks that can help you refill ammo, like the melee perk with the hidden impact augment and vulture aid. You will also want the jug perk and stamina up with the free faller augment put onto it. This is an out of map glitch, so you'll need Aether Shroud fully charged with the burst dash augment put onto it. Head into the Undercroft and you'll see a pile of rubble. Stand on top of the pile and then look to the top of the torch and slightly to the left. Then jump and use Aether Shroud. Then go prone and crawl below the window to get out of the map. Go over to the stairs that are just around the corner and follow them around so that you can jump down below the entrance hall. You'll start taking death barrier damage if you stay out of the map too long, so quickly hop down below the hall to reach some pile-up spots. Once below the hall, you can dolphin dive where I do to get on top of the quick revive room, where you'll find an insane pile-up that's great for headshots. Go behind the quick revive machine and you'll see a yellow light which you can stand beside to start a pile-up. It's best to stand in the corner and all the zombies will pile up below you. You can refill ammo using the vulture aid perk, or just grab some when you run out from the ammo box near the entrance hall. You can also drop down to a little area in front of the quick revive machine, where you'll basically be in God mode. Zombies will just pile up at the wall, making them very easy to kill. The vampire augment on the melee perk will come in handy if you do take any damage, since it can heal you, and hidden impact will help you refill your ammo. It's probably a good idea to turn on rampage inducer before getting into the glitch, and if you start taking death barrier damage, then press up against the wall until it stops. If the zombies stop spawning in, then you'll need to press against the wall and move back and forth several times to get them to pile up again. You shouldn't have any problems getting ammo if you have the vulture aid perk, but you might want a fully upgraded weapon before coming into the glitch. To get out of the glitch, use the Anywhere But Here GOBBLEGUM or just save and quit. Another pile-up spot is the one by the jug machine. Just dolphin dive onto this ledge and zombies will pile up above it. Then just get off to kill them and do that over again if they stop piling up. You can also drop down below the map, but just watch out for the death barrier. There is water near the Undercroft and you can use this to get back into the map. Swim towards the surface and then start holding the jump button while you push up. You should eventually pop back into the map, but this can be pretty tricky to do. If you kept the door by stamina up closed, then you can start another pile up behind the door, but zombies can sometimes glitch through the doors, so just be careful. Hopefully this video has helped you guys out, and we are constantly looking for new glitches for you, so be sure to subscribe. Thank you all for the amazing support, God bless, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao!